Question 1. Why have you moved to Copenhagen?
Because it's far away. No, it's not very far away.
We wanted the opportunity to live abroad at some point, and we thought it was best to do it now, because why not? And Brexit. So we went to a few different cities on city breaks, and we just fell in love with Copenhagen, and it felt like home, so here we are.
Yeah, we went to Berlin, Amsterdam, Brussels, and then finally Copenhagen. And Copenhagen ended up being the place that we came, what, 5 times? 4?
Yeah.
4
times.
4 times. It's just, for me, it has sort of the perks of a big city, but feels quite sort of relaxed, I guess.
Yeah, very relaxed,
safe,
socialist sort of vibe, but yet they are welcoming to small businesses and entrepreneurs, so we thought it was the right sort of fit for us. I've got a... Yeah, I did have a bit of hair.
A bit of hair?
Never mind. Don't pick a question.
I'll pick a question. Question number 2. What do you teach? Okay, so I teach a few instruments. At the moment, I'm teaching ukulele, guitar, piano and drums. At home I also taught bass, but I only had 2 little bass players, so I haven't got any bass players here, and we don't have a bass with us currently, do we?
No, we
so
don't.
Bass is out the window. No, we don't have an amp either, so just those guys at the moment. The drum kit had to stay at home as well, so it's very sad, but
I miss the drums.
I thought, as well as being a loud English person bringing drums would go down awfully, so we left those at home for the moment. So yeah, ukulele, guitar, piano, and then I'm instructing my drummers just without playing the drums, because that's actually what I did when I taught them at home anyway. Yeah.
Yay. How long did the move and business setup take?
Oh my god.
Ages. It took about 2 years from deciding we wanted to move abroad to researching, deciding what to do, implementing all the planning. So it was 2 years from we decided to actually moving, and that was just sort of planning the new business and all the sort of life admin that comes with it, with moving abroad, with a dog as well.
It was a lot of getting rid of a lot of things, wasn't it?
And the whole minimalism thing, decluttering our whole lives in order to be able to move over here with just suitcases.
Which, without it, actually, I don't think we could have done.
No, I don't think we could have done it. Yeah. So yeah, long time.
Where can you be found? I just read that, that's all. Yeah, okay. Where can you be found?
In a social media sense. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and obviously YouTube. On everything, and our website as well. It's all linked below, so come join us on the other channels. What are you going to cover on your YouTube channel?
Well, we actually thought about putting in different sections, didn't we?
Yeah, so we are gonna do quite a lot. Whether people will like that or not, I don't know. We're gonna cover vegan stuff, so maybe food hauls, how to eat vegan here on a budget.
Easy recipes.
Easy recipes, that sort of thing. A bit of Copenhagen, like city, so maybe some touristy bits or tips for like if you are moving here or if you're staying here for longer. Just an insight into the city life. Obviously music stuff.
Yes, I'll be putting up some ukulele covers, and I'm sure we'll both be putting up some ukulele covers as well. And I'm going to be chatting generally about music things.
Is that it? Maybe sort of minimalism and low waste is something that we do just as a lifestyle, but we may incorporate that as well, like with some tips and sort of insight into how we implement that into everyday life. Yeah,
it helps out a lot with pretty much everything, I think, with decision making, with goals, so yeah, it'd be worth chatting about.
Yes. Okay, next question.
Oh yeah, I got to pick. This one's big. Uh-oh. Mercy. In the future, if you had to move to another country, not UK or Denmark, where would you move to? Okay, so where would you move to?
I don't know.
Good
answer.
Good answer.
I always wanted to live in California, but in recent climates, maybe not.
I mean, on that,
Maybe California for a short term, or maybe somewhere really cold like Iceland or Finland.
well, you're in the right part of the world.
Yeah, almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go California.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take your America-ish and cold and put Canada together.
Okay, yeah.
So, because your mom's originally born in
Yeah,
Canada,
I was born in
wasn't she?
Canada.
And I was almost born in Canada.
Really?
Yeah. That's another conversation we'll save for another time. So, yeah, Canada, I think. I've never been to America, and I think I want to go. I think I do. It sort of scares me at the same time, but I think I'd like to go. Canada seems like the friendly, snowy version of America.
Yeah.
So the snowman version of America, almost.
Yeah. I get that.
So yeah, that's definitely where I'd go.
Okay. Why is your business called Mug Stop?
Well, I believe I named it.
You did
Mug
name it,
Stop.
yes.
So, just like all of my brilliant thoughts, it comes to me like that, and I have no reason behind it. So you're probably best off explaining it.
Well, we liked the play on words with mug shot.
Well, we found every time we visited Copenhagen, their businesses are amazing. Yeah, they're amazing English puns, which walk on. So there's a place where we ate a sandwich. Yes, there's loads of little places like that. So who doesn't love a good pun? So we thought we'd go with that, and
obviously it was the idea that at some point we will have a premises, and we wanted it to be sort of like a quick stop coffee shop. So it'd be like a quick mug stop type thing.
Quite homely, so somewhere you sit in and drink.
And although we're not getting a premises yet, the name just felt right, and it felt like we'd started to build the brand on it. So we just went and kept it.
My turn. Okay. What is your main offering? Do we have a main offering?
I'd say two main offerings.
Oh, cool. I was going to go with that.
So our two main offerings are, I'm going to be baking vegan brownies and donuts and delivering them. So it'll be a postal service, so you can order your goodies online and then they'll be delivered to you. Only in Denmark at the moment though.
And I've been testing these, which is a very hard job to do.
We know a lot of brownies.
I love you all, so I'll do it. That's cool. And then I sort of handle the other side, which is the music side, isn't it? So basically I'll be releasing very, very shortly an online ukulele course that's sort of a whole bank of courses and lessons that's accessible to anyone who's never even touched a ukulele and knows nothing about music. So that's what I'm going to be offering, and then maybe, depending on how well it goes, I might branch into other instruments. Who knows? But just ukulele for the moment. So it's essentially vegan bakery plus music. Wonderful stuff.
How long have you been running your own business? So it has been 3 years?
Three and a half? Three and a half-ish.
Yeah.
Around that.
So yeah, 3.5 years. We were both facing redundancy and or reduced hours at our jobs. So we sort of, the time had come where we had to renew our house contract for the next 12 months. And we sort of thought, do we move home and just sort of take time, or do we just commit to another year of the house and then just go for it and start a business? And we did that, and it went really well, and yay, so now we're here.
This is always the path we had to take for both of us. I mean, we work with a good combo. On my own, I'd be... I don't want to say useless. I have a lot of potential. It just takes a lot of bringing out. I think that's essentially it, isn't it?
We have opposite skill gaps and strengths, so we're a good team.
Yeah, so put together, everything seems really successful and stuff like that. So, which is good. It's good that we discovered that, and
yes.
It all works
And we
out.
can work together without killing each other.
Not yet. Yeah, do I get... Is that... Oh, no, there's two more.
Two more.
I'll go for a big one again.
We're still recording.
Still recording. Go, little camera, you go.
Come on, camera, don't overheat.
Okay, what's your business story? So, are we talking mug stock or are we talking ST teaching?
I guess I've sort of just covered that.
We have a little bit. So
Yeah, so the UK business was started 3 years ago. We're still running that from here.
we have teachers that work sort of on behalf of us, don't we?
Yeah.
In England, who
So
are
that is still going.
yes.
And then obviously we're starting this new business which will be based and registered in Denmark.
So my students, I had quite a few students in England, and now I teach. A lot of them went to other teachers, but I teach quite a few via Skype, which has been fantastic. Actually, it's been really nice. I sound like an old person, and I don't care, but it's been really nice that actually Skype works so flawlessly with it.
Yeah, and Denmark has good internet, which is always helpful.
Yes, thank you, Denmark, and your beautiful internet. It's incredible. Well done, you.
Cool.
Last question.
It's a little.
So,
What are your brand values? Oh, that's a nice one to end on. Okay, so our three main brand values are minimalism, veganism, and low waste. So everything will be done as simple as possible, and that's in regards to equipment, systems. Everything will just be kept simple and efficient. Everything's plant-based, obviously. And low waste. That's still something we're working on. We're obviously trying to get to zero waste, ideally, eventually, but that is...
we're getting there.
It's hard, yeah. It's not something we've done a lot of research on about before, so we're definitely low waste, but we're always looking at new ways to try and reduce that even further. And we are going to do a video on that when I get my compost. But yeah.
I'd also say we have a hidden fourth.
Oh, a hidden fourth.
Hidden fourth.
Okay, go.
And I'd like to say that's education.
Yeah, creative education, I would say, and the importance of it.
Yeah, it means a lot to us. We both understand and realise the importance of creative education and the effects it has, not only on creative people, but non-creative people, academics. It's something that the UK is having a bad time with at the moment with schools and stuff like that. It's, the fact that it's not getting enough time is terrifying, to be honest. And it's a shame that it's being sort of almost relegated to after-school lessons or private lessons. I mean, it's good for us.
Yeah.
But
no, it's
not
bad.
how
It should be considered equally as important, I think, as academic subjects, as even sort of big corporations rely on creative people for advertising, for design, for all those aspects. So it's just as necessary, and people who are creative shouldn't be seen as maybe less important than academic.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something we feel strongly about, and obviously would always encourage the arts and creative education.
Cool. Our camera has a nice temperature icon which is telling us it's far too warm, and he's not wrong. It is too warm here. So thanks for listening to us ramble on, and we'll talk to you soon.
Someone's got a question, and someone is guarding said question. What question do you have? Oh no.
It's whether the question tastes nice or not.
Is it a tasty question? Can I have that question?
Not unless you want to keep your fingers.